Here at G1 Toys, the hype of the new Star Wars movie is growing daily as it nears our galaxy, and we thought we'd bring you a special review of Captain Phasma, the 20-inch Captain Phasma that is, that you can pick up at Walmart, at Target, and I've seen them even at Kmart before. But this is an awesome figure, guys. It's got 7 points of articulation. I mean, it's huge, it's massive. Why we're gonna bring you this review is not to show you the actual figure, which is cool in its own right, but we're gonna show you a little special project we have working on Captain Phasma here. You know, we want it to look exactly like the movie. We want this 20-inch figure to be movie accurate. So we're going to do some work on this thing, and we're going to show you the aftermath of what we've done with this figure. But in the beginning, let's take a look at the box a little closer. Let's bring the camera up here. You see there at the bottom it says blaster included, so there is a gun included with this figure. Star Wars Captain Phasma, and this is by Disney, of course. You can see the little logo there at the bottom. You know, pretty cool looking just by itself with no frills, no extras. It's a good looking figure for sure. I do like it a lot. If you turn it around here, you got a picture of Kylo Ren on the side, Captain Phasma there at the bottom. Then you got a picture of Phasma there on the back. She is looking good there, just a, you know, straight up standing pose. Captain Phasma, Commandant Phasma, it says there, features characteristics, 7 points of articulation, 20 inches tall, blaster included, and it has real fabric as well. So that's really cool, guys. Right there at the bottom it says, clad in distinctive metallic armor, Captain Phasma commands the First Order Legion of Troopers. So very cool. There's the other figures that you can collect in that same scale. So I'm loving it, guys. This is really cool. We're going to work on this for you, and we're going to turn it into something that you've never seen before, at least not with this 20-inch figure. So stay tuned, and we will show you the transformation we have in store for this Captain Phasma. Hey guys, we are back and unboxed with Captain Phasma. Now first things first, we're going to show you the accessory that this figure comes with. This is the rifle, looking very nice and detailed. I really like the paint on that. It's just a simple, you know, silver with a black paint here. And you have some screws right there that you can take this apart with. So who knows what you could do if you take this thing apart. Can't wait to see myself. So here's the other side of the gun. Very nice looking, guys. I'm very impressed by this piece right here. So it does have these little tabs right here that you can connect to Phasma's right leg. So let's show you how that works and get you into the articulation of this figure. We're going to put this right here on the side of Phasma, and I'll leave it there for the restoration of this portion of the video. So articulation is as follows. The head does move back and forth 360 all the way around. You can move it around a little. It's a little bit pliable there, but you can't leave it in that position. It'll just stay in the forward, you know, stare or the side stare there. But you can make it look really cool. It's not about the articulation with this figure. It's really about the size, and that's the impressiveness of the size is what we're looking at here. So the arm articulation is as follows, all the way around 360. There is hand rotation all the way around 360 on this side as well as the other side. I like the cloak that it comes with. It's kind of a thin material. You know, it could be a little thicker maybe, but it's cool. It works for the figure. The side here has some red stitching on it, as you can see all the way down to the bottom here. So that's very nice as well. I like how low that the cape hangs. That's very cool as well. So awesome. I'm digging it. Right here, this belt is kind of pliable. It's kind of a soft rubbery substance, but it's stuck on there really well. It's on with a clip, I believe, on the back. So it's very awesome. The articulation, there's no waist articulation. The legs do kick forward about that far, and they kick back as well about that far. No knee articulation and no foot articulation either with this figure. Again, this is about the size and the impressiveness, not the articulation. If we take this up there, you can see that it has the classic Stormtrooper look right here on the back. That's really cool. The canister right there. I dig it, guys. It's really sweet. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with this figure. So we're going to get into that next, but so far, you know, just as a standalone figure, this is very cool looking, and I am impressed for the price. It's only about $20, I believe. Actually, you know what? I paid $16 for this one. So, you know, fantastic price for what you're getting here, and fantastic price for what I have in store. So let's get into that next. And here you go, Captain Phasma, revamped. Now I had a great friend of mine do the artwork on this. He did all the painting, he did everything on this. And look at this Captain Phasma now. This is so awesome compared to the original Phasma you get in the store. Let's go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison for you, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This is the original Phasma here. Let's go ahead and move this new one over just a bit, and look at that difference, guys. Wow, this Phasma has turned out fantastic on the right. My friend is such a great artist, and I do appreciate his work. And as you can see, he did a fantastic movie accurate job of this Phasma figure. So basically, I'm going to bring the camera up here in a sec and show you a little bit closer what the figure looks like. We didn't do the gun yet because the gun we wanted to make sure was more accurate, and we haven't seen too many pictures of it yet. We want to wait for some better pictures of the gun, so we're going to wait on that. But the figure itself does look fantastic, and this is a first, guys. I'm sure you have not seen this on YouTube. This is the first time you'll get to see a custom Phasma in the 20-inch scale. So let's go ahead and bring this a little closer here, and you can take some good looks at it here. Now, he did a great job on everything here. Look at the head. The head looks really nice. He etched in that detail there in the face. It looks fantastic. Down here in the chrome chest area, boy, that part really stands out. Look how much of a difference that is, night and day. I'll tell you, this thing looks fantastic. He did paint a little bit more red on this part here through the stitchings, so that is a little different. As you can see, this one's not quite as predominant as this side, and it does look better like that as well. But man, such a great job here. Now there's some things I'm going to talk about as I show you the figure here. About what he did to get it looking like this. Now the head, he did take off, he removed the head to paint the body, and then he painted the head second, basically. So the head is easy to remove, but a little hard to put back on unless you put some slits in the bottom of the head where you put it back on, so it'll fit on there better after you take it off. So there's one little tidbit of information for you. You know, he did a lot of etch work here. The hands came out really good on this Captain Phasma. She looks great. He did some etch work through here in the hands so that you see the silver, and then in between the fingers you see the black there. Looks fantastic. That part really did it for me when I saw it, was the hands and the detail there with the hands. And yet another option you have with your Captain Phasma display is to go out and pick up one of these 20-inch Stormtroopers. Guys, pick two of these things up and do this right here. Check this out. So if you take a closer look, you can see that this Stormtrooper has been clear coated. Yes, that's right. He's been clear coated. And we did this just to match a little better with Captain Phasma here and to give it more of a movie accurate feel. We really thought that this clear coat came out really nicely on this Stormtrooper. He looks really good all the way around with just a clear coat. You don't have to do any extra work. You know, if you want to do some touch up on the black, you could, but you know, I think that the Stormtrooper looks fantastic with just the clear coat as such. So very nice. We didn't show you the back of Phasma, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. You know, she's got some great detail here. Really nicely done all the way around. That belt actually needs to be attached a little better there, but once it's done, it's going to look fantastic once it's all set into motion here. And so the next part is getting into the grading for Phasma. So let's go ahead and do that next for you. We will now bring you the before and the after grading for Captain Phasma, and as you can see here, there's quite a vast difference. So let's go ahead and start with appearance. We thought the Captain Phasma was a pretty good looking figure for the 20-inch scale. You know, the articulation's not there, but we won't get into that. The appearance gets a 6 for this Captain Phasma on the before. On the after, obviously, this is going to get a 10 after this revamp of Captain Phasma. It looks fantastic, very movie accurate. We love it here at G1 Toys. So getting into the next category, which would usually be articulation, we're going to do value. And value is very good for this Captain Phasma. It's a 7 on the value because of the price. It's only about $20 to pick this up brand new in the store. So what a great price for such a awesome looking figure and such possibilities you have with this one. Obviously, the value afterwards, after this revamp, is going to be a straight 10. This thing has got to be, you know, quadruple the value afterwards. This thing looks fantastic. Into durability. This is a very durable figure. There's only 7 points of articulation. You're not having too many bends. There's not very many areas that there could be a problem when you're articulating this figure. So in durability, we're going to go ahead and give this a 9. And then for the after, we're going to give this a 9 as well because there's really no changes there. Into collectability. Now this one beforehand is going to get a 5 in collectability. I don't think it's something that everybody's going to run out and want to grab, but after seeing it like this in the aftermath, I think that it deserves a 10 in collectability. So guys, the overall score for Captain Phasma on the before is 6.75, and then after being revamped and redone and given a new look, this Captain Phasma gets an overall score of 9.75 for the after. Very good grade for this figure indeed. So hopefully you enjoyed this review and you give us some comments and feedback on what you think. Today, as we wrap up another tasty review, Captain Phasma is deemed fresh with this new look and given the G1 seal of approval. If you liked what you saw here today, leave a comment, ask a question. We are more than happy to chat with our fans or just geek out. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to view more amazing items for sale at G1 Toys 2015 on eBay. Also look us up on Instagram, and last but not least, subscribe. We want to make it our pledge to continue reviewing unique toys and company favorites. As we part once again, the G1 lesson of the day reminds us that if you're chrome, you're home. We all follow mini orders, but don't ever neglect your first order to channel your inner toy. Hey, Ren. Hey! Who are you supposed to be, the Fawns? Just trying to act cool so you look up to me as a leader. You don't need to try, Ren. You could crush any one of us through our battle armor with your knowledge of the Force. Yes, I could. So remember that the next time you make faces at me under there. Well, lucky for us, you can't see through our masks. Or can I? Whatevs. So anyway, have you noticed how Phasma thinks she's all that after her transformation? Hell, I got clear-coded and you don't see me making my own YouTube videos. Sometimes you just have to let a lady feel beautiful, even though underneath the chrome finish, she's monstrous. Isn't the situation with you eerily similar? How so? Well, we are loyal based on fear, aren't we? In essence, making you feel beautiful. I don't need your patronizing. My name used to be Ken Rilo, and I had a brief affair with Barbie until she met her fake tan Ken doll boyfriend. See, this is one of those instances I wouldn't go any farther because of fear. Your point is well taken. So my question is, who is really in charge of us, you or Phasma? Well, between you and me, you follow my commands first and foremost. Wow, you look fantastic this morning, Captain. Well, well, I know a certain stormtrooper who's going to get an extra buff and polish this evening. Don't ever doubt me again.